Yo, what is going on, Nitrosites? It is your boy, the Nitro General here, back at it again for week 5 of the NPBA against the Maine Magikarps and Coach MasterRiolu. I almost said another team name because we actually have 2 team names with Magikarp in it, and they both are like MM, right? We have the Maine Magikarps and the Miami Magikarps. I just think that's funny. But yeah, so I am very nervous about his team. He was definitely he has the team that I was the most nervous about going against in the entire league, right? After building for his team, I realized that I have a lot of answers to a lot of the Pokemon that I was afraid of. He's got a lot of good Pokemon, but I do have a lot of answers to hit to those Pokemon. So upon building it, I don't think we have as bad of a matchup as I thought we did. However, hopefully we can throw him off and pick up a win. Because that's the thing, after this battle, guys, we will be 5 weeks in, meaning that we are halfway through the league. We've done 5 battles, we have 5 more to do, right? We are currently, before this battle today, we stand at 2 wins and 2 losses, right? So, if we can get one more win, unfortunately since we lost last week, there's no way for us to be in a super good spot at the end of this battle, right? There is no way we come out of this battle in a super good spot. If we win this battle, we can be 3 wins, 2 losses. We can be in an okay spot. We can basically be in the middle of everybody right now. If I come out with another loss and have 3 losses and 2 wins, we're going to be towards the bottom. And unfortunately, we are going to have to work very, very hard. I'm going to have to work very hard with building and everything like that to be able to make playoffs. If we don't make playoffs, that's totally okay. It's not really that big of a deal. I'm still really enjoying the series and everything like that. I'm really enjoying the season, and I do plan on doing this again in the future. I definitely want to improve on some of the documentation and improve on the rules and everything like that before we do this again. And I might want to take a little bit of time, maybe 2-3 months of a break and going back to our other stuff before we jump into it again. But I'm really hoping to jump into Season 2 before the end of the year. That is my goal, and hopefully we can get back some of the guys that we are in the league right now, because there are some really awesome guys in this league. A lot of these people are just really, really cool, and this is the first time that I've legitimately met people that I can talk about competitive Pokemon with that enjoy it just as much as I do, because I've never been able to have that with anybody. So that's really cool, and I thank any of you guys that are in the league right now that are watching this. I just want to thank you guys all. It's been a great season so far, and I really hope you guys will join the league again next season if we do it again, which we definitely will by the end of the year. I just want to get some stuff situated. Thor, I don't know, did you guys meet my kitten? Really? You jumped up here and now you're going to meow when I pick you up? Here. Yeah, here, go back down there. Go play with your ball. Yeah, go get it. Alright, so, before we get into his team, we did make a transaction, as you guys can see here. I know a couple weeks ago, we dropped Mimikyu, and we dropped Braviary for Nidoking and Togekiss, right? And I really think that was a great idea. Togekiss has been super helpful. And we have 2 other transactions that we could do, but I'm really only doing 1 this week, and I don't really think I can see us dropping any of the other Pokemon on our team, right? All of the other Pokemon have been really, really good, but there's been 1 singular Pokemon that I have not brought to any of the battles. And unfortunately, I thought it was a really good idea when drafting it, but looking at everybody's team, I really can't justify bringing it over other Pokemon. And if you guys, have watched the other battles, you know who that is. I, unfortunately, as much as it pains to do this, I did drop... really? Stop it. Okay. I did drop Porygon 2. I really like Porygon 2. I think it's a super good Pokemon, right? Super bulky, gets a lot of coverage, Eviolite user. It gets access to Thunderbolt, to Blizzard, to Ice Beam, to Shadow Ball, to Tri-Attack, I think it gets access to Fire Blast. I know Porygon Z gets Fire Blast. I don't know if Porygon 2 does, but still it gets a lot of access to a lot of good moves. I think it even gets access to, Nasty Plot. It gets access to, Recover, Ally Switch, all sorts of really, really good moves. And when I got Togekiss became my main Ally Switch Mon and everything like that. And I was thinking, I have to drop this Pokemon, right? I really do. And I picked up another one, and if we don't end up using this Mon at all, that's totally fine, right? I would like to use every one of my Mons at least once, right? At least once throughout the season. However, if I don't end up using this one, it's fine, but I think the one I dropped it for, is actually going to be better in the long run, giving us more options of more stuff that we can do. Now, I was looking at a couple Pokemon. I was looking at Flapple, #1 was one that I was looking at. However, a Dragon type that's 4 times weak to Ice would not be that good. It would be, a fast Dragon Dance Mon, gets access to Grassy Glide, everything like that. However, if I pick that one up, then I wouldn't have a reason to bring Rotom Mo. And, upon more looking at it, I don't quite think it was the best Mon. I really kind of wanted a Mon from Generation 8, because we don't have one on this team, but unfortunately I could not see one. I was also looking at Lycanroc Midday form. I thought that was really good. That was actually the one that I was planning on dropping this for, with a Cell Rock and everything like that. However, I had it narrowed down to this Pokemon that I picked, and Lycanroc, and looking at the future of the teams that we were fighting, I felt this Pokemon helped out more than Lycanroc did. So I am actually dropping Porygon 2 for Gardevoir. Now, we already have a Psychic type, although I can tell you what, guys, we're not going to be using Metagross at all for a Psychic type. We just aren't, right? It gets access to Zen Headbutt for a physical type, Psychic type move, right? And that's it, because there isn't really too many physical Psychic type Pokemon. It does get access to, like, Psychic and Psycho Cut and everything like that. However, unless I run a special, which I would not, it's just, I'm not going to run a Psychic type. And we also have another Fairy type in Togekiss. However, I really think I would bring Togekiss over Gardevoir any day of the week. But the one thing about Gardevoir is that it is frailer, but I think it's a little faster. But the thing is it gets access to 2 really good abilities, right? It gets access to Telepathy, and it gets access to Trace. Which Trace is a good ability too, being able to copy the ability of the opposing Pokemon. Now it's a little bit harder in doubles, but I was thinking there is a team coming up that we have not battled yet that has a Shedinja, right? And the one thing in the rules, it says that there's no Wonder Guard passing. I mean, you cannot pass through Shedinja's Wonder Guard to anything else. There's nothing that doesn't say I can't steal the opponent's Wonder Guard, right? Now, chances are, if you're watching this, Flair, don't just act like you didn't hear this. But I doubt he's watching this anyways. But it's so situational, and he hasn't brought it to any battles yet, so I don't know. But anyways, it gets access to Telepathy as well, allowing us to go for stuff like Explosion or Earthquake and stuff like that, and not have to worry about it hitting it. Those are 2 really good Mons. Also, I just think this is just a really good Mon in general, getting access to, like, Mystical Fire, getting access to, like, Magical Leaf, even though I don't think I would ever bring Magical Leaf on this thing. But still, I just think it'll be really good. If we don't end up bringing it, we don't end up bringing it, right? But I'd like to try it at least once. I have some sets cooking up that I'm not even going to mention in this video, because, again, there are people in this league who I have not battled yet, who will be watching, and I do not want to spoil any sets that I have. But yeah, guys, that is the transaction. Now, on to the Maine Magikarps and Coach MasterRiolu. Now, MasterRiolu is actually a coach that just joined the league, like, a couple weeks ago when we had a coach drop out. So this will only be his 2nd battle since joining the league. So again, I do want to thank him for picking up a spot. And he just took over the guy's team, like, entirely. He didn't drop anything. So his team that we are dealing with, like I said, I'm very scared about, is some threats, is this one. He has Kyurem Black, Rillaboom, Kanto Raichu, Cofagrigus, Doublade, Skarmory, Dragapult, Gallade, Slowking, Sandaconda, and Manectric. Now, a lot of really, really good Pokemon, right? A few things to note. Obviously, Kyurem Black is insane, right? This was almost a Pokemon that I considered banning. I did not ban. And if this thing really wrecks me, because I didn't think it was good enough to ban, if this thing wrecks me, I'm going to be very sad, because I have this thing on the ban list, and I was like, we'll let whoever gets this Mon get this Mon. So hopefully I do not regret that. Obviously, it's very scary, but we do have things that hit it super effectively, because fighting hits this thing super effectively. And as we know, we have a really good fighting type answer. So he may not even bring this thing. I think he brings it. I don't see why he wouldn't. The only reason why he wouldn't bring it is because we have a lot of stuff for it. But again, a lot of times you do tend to bring your tier 1 pick. Rillaboom is almost 100% coming. This thing is really good against like Gastrodon and everything like that. Gastrodon will get wrecked by this thing. Obviously has Grassy Glide. Could have Overgrow, but he's going to run Grassy Glide. There's no reason he runs Overgrow over Grassy he gets Grassy Terrain. The Grassy Surge. That's his ability. Yeah. Not Grassy Glide. Grassy Glide is the move that gets priority in there. So we do have to remember that, and that's going to be a little bit scary, but we should be okay. And I am running Protect on Gastrodon this week. Spoiler, we are bringing Gastrodon. And I think having that may be able to know that he's going to stay in, and then be able to hit him with something super effectively to take out the Rillaboom. Because if I can hit him with a good move, my answers to Rillaboom, he's not going to be around for very long. So that's the thing. Also, Raichu. Now, Raichu does get Lightning Rod, which means that Zeraora's Plasma Fists would not be that good in this battle. However, he only has one Pokemon, or two Pokemon, that take super effective damage to electric-type moves. And that is Slowking and Skarmory. However, it is worth noting that he has two Lightning Rod mods, right? Manectric and Raichu. Raichu can also get stuff like Fake Out, E-Speed, Focus Blast, stuff like that. Cofagrigus is kind of scary, gets access to Mummy. This thing can run Energy Ball too, so that is worth noting. If I forget that in the battle and he runs Energy Ball and KO's Gastrodon, then I could be too happy. But yeah, so Cofagrigus is pretty scary too. I do think I see this thing coming, but I'm not 100% sure. Doublade, I don't know if I can see coming. It is another Ghost type. He has 3 Ghost types on his team. I cannot see him bringing every one of them, because I have a Ghost type that outspeeds 2 of them, and I have a Dark type that outspeeds all 3 of them. So, but obviously, gets access to Sacred Sword, gets access to Shadow Sneak, Shadow Ball, Shadow Claw, Gyro Ball, anything like that. Skarm is pretty good too. Obviously gets access to Stealth Rock. Could go Brave Bird. Could be a Body Press set as well. So there is that to worry about. He's not a huge threat. Now, Dragapult is probably one of the biggest threats, although we do have a huge answer to this thing in Weavile, right? Weavile outspeeds this thing 100% of the time, unless he's like Choice Scarf, then he may outspeed it. But this thing is just really good. I don't think he can OHKO, and he can't OHKO it because we have the Focus Sash, and even if we didn't have the Focus Sash, I'm not sure if he could. But he does get access to Flamethrower. He does get access to Thunderbolt and Thunder as well, although he does not have a Rain Dance Pokemon, so I could not really see him bringing Thunder. Probably Thunderbolt. So there is that. So that is really, really scary. Obviously, kind of Phantom Force, Shadow Ball. If it is Phantom Force, I'm going to be really sad, because that's so hard to predict and everything like that, right? Gallade, I could also see coming, right? It is another Psychic-type Pokemon. Does get access to stuff like Leaf Blade and stuff as well for Gastrodon. That thing can hit pretty hard. Slowking, obviously, is Future Sight, bulky Pokemon. Could get access to like Hydro Pump, Screens. Sandaconda, don't know too much about this thing competitively. I know it gets Sand Spit, so it can set up Sandstorm. Although he doesn't really have any other Pokemon on his team that really benefit from Sandstorm. So I don't really think I can see this thing coming. And then Manectric obviously gets access to Flamethrower, gets access to, any electric type move. Yeah. If I had to guess right now on the Pokemon that he was bringing, because he could really bring anything, right? I could see Raichu or Manectric coming, interchangeable, because we do have Zeraora. Kieran Black, Rillaboom, Raichu or Manectric, Dragapult, Skarmory, maybe Gallade and Slowking. Or Gallade or Slowking. I really don't know. This is very hard. I kind of had to prep for everything, because everything on his team is good against my team and bad against my team at the same time. So this was very, very hard for me to build against, but I think we have a good chance of winning this if we play it right. But yeah, guys, on to the team that I am bringing. Alright, guys, so this is the team that we are bringing against MasterRiolu in the Maine Magikarps this season. This was, like I said, I am bringing Slimy Slime. I am a little nervous because he does have a bunch of Pokemon that could have access to Grass-type moves, and I am not running Rindo Berry this week. If I do decide to change it at the last minute to Rindo Berry, I'll let you guys know, but I don't think I'm going to because the Pokemon that do get Grass-type moves, I know they get Grass-type moves, so this thing isn't going to surprise me, right? But Slimy Slime is coming again, guys, with the leftover Sticky Hold, or Storm, we're going to change it to Storm Drain, because obviously I want Storm Drain over Sticky Hold. He doesn't really have Roar or anything like that capability. Or, Manectric does get Roar, right? So that is worth noting, but honestly, it's so situational. So, yeah, so Hydro Pump, Earth Power, Protect, and Recover, it's basically the same set that we usually do. Hydro Pump over Scald because Hydro Pump has a higher chance or I think Scald has a 2-hit chance to Sandaconda, and Hydro Pump has a 1, like it's guaranteed OHKO with the set that I have. So, I would rather bring Hydro Pump and risk the miss over Scald and have to go for 2 times, even though I don't really think Sandaconda is coming this week. I may, because Sandaconda is good against 3 of my Mons this week, but let's not mention that. As you guys can see, we're not bringing Zeraora. It worked for me the first week to not bring Zeraora, right? And he prepped for Zeraora. So what I'm hoping is that he preps for Zeraora again this week, and he doesn't bring it. Hopefully. We'll see. I don't know. But, so Earth Power is there for the Manectric, there for the Raichu, as long as he's not Air Balloon. Also is there for Kieran Black. Be able to hit that thing super effectively. Kieran Black can't really do anything to Slimy Slime at all, except for Freeze Dry. So we don't have to worry about Freeze Dry as well. It's not going to be able to hit me that super fun. Actually, it will, because it's an Ice-type move that is super effective against Water types, right? So it's 4 times effective against Slimy Slime. So I will have to worry. Is it 4 times effective? Because if it's super effective against Water type, or it's super effective against Water types, and it's also super effective against Ground type because it's Ice, does that mean it's 4 times weak to Slimy Slime? I don't know. So, either way, we don't have to worry about that, but it's basically just the regular set that we bring. Obviously, same thing as always, running 252 EVs and HP, 252 in special attack, with a modest nature, and I just threw the 4 in speed. So, yeah. The next one up on this list is Tinkerbell the Togekiss, coming back again for its 3rd week in a row, since this thing is just absurdly good against giving us an immunity to a Dragon-type attack, being able to OHKO, not probably, being able to OHKO Dragapult, and also just being really good against his team in general. I'm running the Pixie Plate with Dazzling Gleam, Helping Hand, Follow Me, and Air Slash, with the Super Luck ability that raises my critical hit ratio. Still have not found a reason to run Serene Grace yet, because we don't really have, unless I wanted to run like Serene Grace, Air Slash that has like a higher chance of flinch, but Dazzling Gleam I think is really, really good against his team. Helping Hand, I realized that I think I'm running more of a support Togekiss this season than an offensive one than I thought I was going to, but this thing is mainly there for like Dragapult and stuff like that. Also, it's just, with the Pixie Plate, it's going to be hitting really, really hard anyways, and we are running a Modest Nature, so we're going to be obliterating things with, because it's going to have max special attack, 252 EVs and HP 2, so it lasts as long as it can, and then I threw the rest into speed, even though it is decently fast, but it's not going to be outspeeding anything major. The next one up on this list, guys, is Kiawe the Marowak. Now, Kiawe, with the speed that I am running, it outspeeds Doublade and Cofagrigus, right? Bearing a Choice Scarf. And a Jolly Nature, right? If they are just max speed, we are still outspeed them. I really hope that they are not. I really don't. I don't really think either of them could really do anything to me, anyways. But it's my, my answer to them. Poltergeist, Flare Blitz is obviously just going to be really good to hit anything super hard, like even like the Raichu or the Manectric, or anything like that. The Glade, none of that really wants to take a Flare Blitz. Actually, the Glade definitely doesn't want to take a Poltergeist. Well, and then Pain Split for healing, and then Perish Song. I am bringing Perish Song again. I don't want to bring it too much because I don't want it to be like people expect it. But I think Perish Song will be really good, especially if we get down to 2 Pokemon. I think Perish Song will be really, really good. And as long as I have 1 Pokemon left, then we ensure the win. So, hopefully we can do that. Obviously, I'm running Rockhead again. I could be running Lightning Rod for an electric type move, but we don't have anything that gets hit super effectively by electric. Well, except for Tinkerbell, but we have Slimy Slime, so not too worried about that. But yeah, and this week we are running 252 EVs in attack, and 252 in speed, with 4 in HP with an adamant nature. This thing hopefully is just going to be really good. Next one up on this list, guys, Frozone. The Weavile is back again after taking a break last week. Triple Axle, Knockoff, Ice Shark, and Fake Out. This is our answer to Dragon Ball, right? This thing always outspeeds Dragon Ball. This thing outspeeds the Rillaboom as well, and depending on his set, it may OHKO, it may not with Triple Axle, but it's going to be doing a lot. I also realized that Knockoff is probably better than Night Slash. I don't know why I had Night Slash over Knockoff, but Knockoff's going to be good against, the Cofagrigus. It's going to be good against the Doublade, the Gallade, anything like that. Ice Shard and Fake Out are there for priority into basically. And then we are running, this should be Pickpocket. Why? Pickpocket just to kind of steal items once this Focus Sash is gone, even though that really hasn't come in like helpful to us yet this season. I don't know if it will, but I think it's better than Pressure. But yeah, this is obviously the same thing we always run, right? 252 EVs in attack, 252 in speed with an adamant nature. So there is that. Basically the same thing that we always run with the remaining 4 in HP at the last segment. But yeah, now, guys, next one up, Luke Cage is coming back. Guys, Luke Cage is coming back. Drain Punch OHKOs the Kieran Black, right? It obliterates the Kieran Black. The only thing is we are not, if he's running max speed, we are not faster than Kieran Black, right? If he does anything to his speed, we are not outspeeding. If he does not, then we outspeed and KO with Drain Punch. Ice Punch is there for the Sanaconda. It's there for the Dragapult. Anything, like that, I think it'll be nice to have it. It's also there for, that's just because I think it'll be good. Mach Punch there, too, for priority. And then Protect is there to kind of gauge things. Like if he does bring Slowking or whatever, if you want to judge for it's like offensive or support. Life Orb is there just to be doing as much damage as I physically can. Luke Cage I have had a newfound appreciation for Hitmonchan after this league. Like, I brought this thing and I was like, yeah, we might bring it once or twice, but we have brought it a lot. And this thing has killed it. This thing has killed it, guys. And I really, really cannot wait to see it just come in there and Drain Punch that Kieran Black and OHKO it. Hopefully. We'll see. But obviously we are running 252 EVs in attack, 252 in speed with an adamant nature, and I threw the rest into HP. I didn't run a Jolly Nature strictly because if I ran a Jolly Nature and it didn't do anything to the speed on the Kieran Black, we outsped without running a Jolly Nature, and if he does do something, then there's no way for us to. If he runs like max speed on that thing, we could run max speed Jolly and still not outspeed it, I believe. So there is that. And if he runs max speed, I believe he probably will do Jolly, but I think he might run max HP and max attack. Or special attack, one of the two. And I think that's what he would run. So if he does, then even if he just puts like the remaining 4, we still outspeed the Kieran Black. So there is that. Now the last one up on this list, guys, is James Hetfield, the Metagross, with the Chesto Berry, the Clear Body with Meteor Mash, Bullet Punch, Stealth Rock, and Rest. Now, this is a little bit of a different set that I have brought from week to week. I was going to run just the berry that heals any status conditions, but the last thing I wanted was to get paralyzed or burned or whatever, and then for him to waste it, and then my whole strategy is gone. Right, so Meteor Mash is there to hit a lot, mainly to hit that Kieran Black super effectively. If he doesn't bring Kieran Black, then I have so many Pokemon that can deal super effective damage to it, and this is not going to be another, you know, last week where we totally... If he doesn't bring Kieran Black, I would actually be happy to be honest with you guys. Bullet Punch is there for priority, Stealth Rock, and then Rest to heal back up, and then Just a Berry to kind of be like, hey, I'm woke up, I can heal all my health, and I'm back up. So, yeah. But and then we are running 252 in EVs in HP, 252 in attack with the remaining 4 in speed with an adamant nature. But that is the team, guys. That is the team for this week. As always, I am really nervous, so hopefully this will be we'll be able to get this done, and we'll get a win, and we'll be able to come out of this as 3-2 and not have to be totally scared about the rest of the season to be able to make playoffs. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys in the battle. So good luck to future me, and I'll see you there. Alright guys, so here we are in the battle. I'm still a little nervous. I think we have a good team for his team. I would like to reiterate what Pokemon I think he was going to bring, but I really have no idea. Obviously, Kieran Black is huge, but I could also see him not bringing that for the same reason I'm not bringing Zeraora. So, you know, Dragapult I can see coming, Rillaboom, probably either Raichu or Manectric. I don't think both, but I do believe one, because I do have Zeraora, even though I really don't have anything that Plasma Fist would hit. But anyways, there are a lot of good Pokemon that he could bring. Maybe Skarmory will come for Togekiss. Yeah, so if you guys did not watch the team builder or anything like that, then welcome to the battle. This is our week 5 battle against the Maine Magikarps and Coach MasterRiolu. So, yeah, if you guys did not check that out, I would recommend checking it out, but you don't have to if you don't want to, if you just want to skip to the battle. But I'm just going to wait for him to send me a battle request, and then we'll jump right into it. Alright guys, so, I have to pick... What? I have to pick my team. Wait, is it this one? Yes, okay. So we have our team here. He sent me the battle request, and I'm just going to say good luck and have fun. And, let's get into it, guys! This is a big battle for us. Here we go. What? Wait, no, you have it. He has it in the wrong format. Hey, there we go. That looks better. All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. Oh, okay. So he did. So I was right with the Kieran Black, the Dragapult, the Cofagrigus, the Rillaboom. He did bring Raichu, and he did bring Sandaconda. So I knew it would be Raichu or Manectric. I think we just... It almost makes me want to lead Luke Cage here, because if he does lead that. But I think I'm going to go Frozone here, and I think I like Tinkerbell. Or let's go James. Let's go James Hetfield. Because if he does lead... okay. So... Now... I'm a little nervous just going straight for a... Straight for a Grassy Glide... Or straight for a Triple Axle here. Because I could just get... I could have my Focus Sash broken right here. With the Grassy Glide. So... But we should be faster. Rillaboom does get high horsepower. There is that to note. I feel like I just go for a Triple Axle and Stealth Rock up maybe. I could just go. Should I go for a Fake Out instead? Yeah, no, I probably should have. It didn't really matter here. I should not go down to. Okay, so he does have knockoff. That's. No, he knocked off my Chesto Berry. That's actually really not good there. That's really, really not good. I'm just going to go for another Triple Axle here, and I don't want to take another one of those, so I'm actually going to go Tinkerbell here. Okay, so he does go Sandaconda. And he does go Electro Web, which does drop my speed, which isn't great. How much are we going to be doing? Man, Sandaconda's a little bit bulkier than I thought it was, but it does just go down here. So there is that. He still has You know, I don't have anything that. Okay, I'm a little nervous because honestly, that Dragapult now, because of that speed drop, we may not outspeed the Dragapult. And I kind of need to keep Frozone around for the Dragapult. As long as he can be. So our Metagross is a little nerfed right now, which is not great. Now you 174. I'm still faster. Do I just go for a knockoff? I just go for a knockoff, I think, here. And do I ally switch? No, I think I double into Slimy Slime. Cofagrigus, you get Energy Ball, am I right? Oh, I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna go James predicting the Energy Ball. I'm gonna say he's gonna predict me to go... Okay, well, never mind then. Okay, so James is pretty much useless here at this point. Now, Rillaboom could have Fake Out here. I feel like I double back into... Do I just go Kiawe here? I think I double into... He goes for another knockoff, right? Into James. I could go Slimy Slime, but if he goes for a Grassy Glide into Frozone here, then Slimy Slime would be screwed. So I feel like I just go Tinker. I don't know if I really want to go Kiawe here, though. Let's go Tinker, and then I'm going to Bullet Punch on that Rillaboom here, just to try to get as much damage as I can off. He does go for a Fake Out. And Thunderbolt, no! Oh, Tinker! I should have went Gastrodon here. I gotta come in with Kiawe. I have to come in with Kiawe now. And I'm just gonna Flare Blitz on that Rillaboom right now, and I feel like I Meteor Mash on that Raichu. Or, well, he's gonna be faster. So if I Flare Blitz and then I just Bullet Punch on the Raichu. Wait, are you just gonna... Okay, yeah, so James goes to... You're just gonna let your Rillaboom... No! Okay, yeah. Kiawe, I forgot you had... Actually, I did forget he had that. So, luckily, Kiawe doesn't go down here. Honestly, Sandstorm is gone, so I think I can come in here pretty much... So he does go into Kyurem Black. Now, 317, I am 189. So that Kyurem Black here is... Now... I think what I do is, I don't know if I just Perish Song here. I feel like I don't know, I feel like I just have to Flare Blitz on that Raichu here, and I'm going to Fake Out on the Kyurem Black. And we're gonna do that. So I Fake Out on the Kyurem Black. Thunderbolt, it does not KO. Kyurem Black flinches. Go for a Flare Blitz. Yes, Raichu's gone. Oh, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Dragapult now. Okay, I should outspeed. We're going to Perish Song, and I Triple Axle on that Dragapult. We should outspeed. No, we don't outspeed. That thing's Choice Scarf. That thing is Choice Scarf, guys. Oh, God, this is coming down to a 1v1 here. I'm going to Protect here, and we're going to go for an Earth Power on that Kyurem. Okay, Kyurem, if you have Freeze Dry, please don't OHKO Slimy Slime. I should have run Max Special Defense. Oh, God. I am actually very nervous, because if he is Choice Scarf, right? Because there's no way that he's not Choice Scarf. He has to be, he's Choice Scarf. He's Choice Scarf. Okay, Icicle Spear. Come on, Slimy Slime. Come on, don't hit 5. Okay, 3. This should OHKO. And, oh no, it doesn't OHKO! Well, we have Mach Punch. And I have to... we have Mod Punch, and I have to recover here. Okay, so it's just Dragapult versus the rest of the team here. Oh no, it is against... Oh no, okay, well I have Ice Punch. Don't go down, Luke! Don't go, Luke! Come on, Oko! Yes! Let's get it! Let's get it! What did I say at the beginning of this video, guys? Newfound appreciation for the Hitmonchan with max defense, living on 11%, guys. Oh my god. Just say GG's. I have to, oh wait, he already got the replay, so I don't have to worry about it. Oh god, guys. Yes, that puts us at 3 wins, 2 losses, guys, which means we, at the time of recording this right now, at week 5, we are in an okay spot. We're not in a great spot, but we're in an okay spot. Luke Cage really came in clutch here. I definitely think I played it a little bit stupid with Kiawe there, forgetting that he had knockoff. But he had to have been running Choice Scarf in order to outspeed Weavile. So that's the thing. If he decided to go for a dragon type move, I don't know, if he did have Draco Meteor, that probably would have, well, I don't know, because it would have lowered his special attack. But I'm legitimately really happy that worked out well. I think he did prep for Zeraora. He had both the Sandaconda and the Raichu for Zeraora. So, there was that. And the big Oko on Cofagrigus at the beginning was great too. But, okay, whew. Well, that was really good, guys. GG's to MasterRiolu. That was a really good battle. It was really close. Really close. Literally within 1 turn. I kind of was hoping... I'm actually really glad that he went for Shadow Ball into Gastron at the end, because the thing is that I think Shadow Ball would not have OHKO'd. Okay, so yeah, he was better. I think if he went for Shadow Ball into Hitmonchan, it would have been a 2-0 loss. Or a 2-0, yeah. 2-0 win for me, I mean. It's not a 2-0 loss for him. So, I think he might have been just doing that to preserve differential. I'm glad I did not run Max Versus Defensive like I was thinking with Gastrodon, because I almost did that with, strictly because of the Freeze Dry, which I'm surprised he didn't run, but, because that's 4 times effective. And I know for a fact that Cofagrigus does get Energy Ball, so I don't know if he had it or not. I'm actually curious to ask him. Honestly, I probably could have brought something different than Metagross, but the thing is that I forgot that, okay, so he did not have Energy Ball. Okay, so, I thought it did. But, alright, so that's cool. But that means that we do end up with a 1-0 win, which, honestly, if it comes down to it, this 1-0 win will be good because it'll give us a win, but for differential-wise, the 1-0 is not going to be great for our differential. So, right now, we are about midway, I would say, with 3 wins and 2 losses. We are midway through everybody, right? There are people with better differentials and wins than us. There's nobody who has won every single battle, I don't believe. And there's only like 1 person who's lost every battle. But, so there are people who are lower than us, and there are people who are above us. I believe we are about in the middle. But GG's. That was actually a really good battle. That was probably one of my favorite battles of the season, just because of how close it was. And I'm glad I switched, because actually I didn't say it in the team builder, but I was actually running Thunder Punch on Hitmonchan instead of Ice Punch at the last, because of the fact that I wanted to be able to hit Skarmory super effective and stuff like that. But I'm glad I actually did switch it to Ice Punch at the very end. But yeah, just wanted to again say GG's to MasterRiolu. I don't know if he's gonna watch this or not, but that's awesome. So, whew. But again, guys, I cannot believe how good Hitmonchan is. Like, Hitmonchan was probably my best draft in this league. It has come in clutch so many times with its Iron Fist ability. It's insane. And I did run max HP strictly because he did have a lot of hard hitters on this team. Did I even run max HP? I can't remember. It was either because I had max HP at one point, but I can't remember if I switched it to max. Oh no, I did. I had max speed and max attack and 4 in HP. So I don't even know if that 4 in HP really helped. That means that Hitmonchan's natural bulk allowed it to take that Shadow Wall. Which if it didn't, then we would have been dead. So, but again, GG's. We're going to have to work pretty hard moving on forward to be able to make playoffs, but I think we're in a good spot right now. But other than that, guys, if you did enjoy this Draft League battle, make sure you leave a like down below. Subscribe if you guys are new. Check out all the other 4 weeks of the NPBA, including my draft analysis, which is up in the playlist section of the NPBA Season 1, if you guys want to check all that out. Of course, we do have some transactions that we made, so if you did watch that now, some Pokemon that are not in there anymore, 3 of them that we dropped. But yeah, but otherwise, guys, I will see you in next week's battle. Of course, check out other Pokemon Showdown videos if that interests you guys. We have like 126 episodes right now of Pokemon Showdown content for you guys. So go and check that out. You could probably, if you want to start like seeing the good content, you could probably start around like episode 50 or 60, and that's when like the good episodes start. But and then we have lots of other content on the channel for you guys to check out as well. But other than that, guys, that is going to be it from me. So I am going to head to the gym now and to work out, and luckily we got this video done first. So like I say at the end of every video, guys, I am the Nitro General. I really hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next episode. The Nitro General is out. Peace.